That's how we start the day, with a little limp biscuit. I know it's not exactly country, but here we are, me and Punky. We're here in the shop, and we're going to give you a little tour of the new shop. We expanded a little bit, and we added a few tools and stuff. So look over here, look over there, look over here, come here, sit. Good job, good job. And we added a line. If you can see Punky's scarf here, we added her logo, Punky, and her name. We're going to offer these scarves and a little bit of a pet line, and that's her work shirt. And she's up on my table, so we'll just start right here. This is where I make all the prototypes and all of my patterns for our new bags. So I am the maker that starts the bags, and then I have a couple people I'll show you that help me put them together, assemble them. This is some of our choice leather up here. Most of it's full grain. Over on this side, we use mostly the leather over there for our pageant chap leather. Right here we got a bag going on. It's a new bag, an updated bag of ours called the Roundup Day Pack, and we'll have it together probably this weekend. Over this way, come on Punky dog, come on. Over here is my tooling station and patterns. We do a little custom jewelry as well over here, and we make our own buttons sometimes if it's really a custom piece, so we do that. Lynn, my daughter, who's our production manager, is usually right here, and this is our CNC machine. She's been making these things, our hair cuffs, which are really a big hit. We're doing these for the upcoming clinic for Miss Rodeo, New Mexico, these, and then we're sending these to Paisley that we sponsor already. She's Little Miss Rodeo, New Mexico, so we're going to send that to her. Here's another version that Lynn's doing, and everybody seems to like those, so we'll put those in our line. Over here is the office part of it. This is the admin part. That's Amanda over here, who takes care of all of us in a lot of different ways. I couldn't name them all right now. But if you order something online, you're probably going to talk to her first, and then Lynn second. Up here is kind of our wall of fame. At the very top, this is my brother. He was a bronc rider, and that's how we got the name marked out. It's kind of an homage to him. He was my best friend. If you haven't read about our about section on our website, I invite you to go do that, and you'll learn a little bit more. So we've sponsored everything from ranch teams. These are 2 women's teams that we sponsor. This is current Miss Turquoise Circuit, before she was Turquoise Circuit. There she is there. This is the current Miss Rodeo, New Mexico, Alyssa Sauter, before she won the crown. Here's a couple other that we sponsored over the years. And this is Mackenzie. She is a princess, but she is also our barrel racer, and she will be our newest sponsorship coming up next week. So coming down here, down to this this area here, this is really our production part of it. We have everything from a clicker die that cuts out our pieces. Once I do the pattern up top and make the prototype, then we settle on it, and then I send my patterns off to have these dies made so we can cut out the same pieces on our bags or our products every time. And we do that here. So we put the leather under there, we put a die under there, and we press it out, and then it gets the same product every time. So every one of these is one of our bags or one of our products. And then if you come around here, I'll come to this section later. This is what we've just added. This is our gluing and painting section. So we glue everything here and we paint everything here. We sand stuff if we need to. We have 2 stations now where we put spots or snaps. We have 2 of these now. So we take all of our pieces that we cut over there on the clicker die or up at my table, and we put them here in these bins, and we got pieces. So these are 3 different colors of our rodeo satchel. You can see that online. We have 2 versions of it. One is just the satchel, and then the other one is Miss Rodeo Satchel. So we're putting these together. So here's what we do here. We get all the parts together, we put them together, glue them together, we start to sew them. This is our assembly table. And then we have also added, what's our new line called again?
Punky Love?
No, Punky Love is her line. That'll be have its own tab on the website.
Signature accessories?
Yes, what was it?
Signature
accessories. So we all came up with an idea and we all loved it. And when I say we all just we kind of collaborate here in the shop. We end up with a lot of scrap, a lot of good pieces of leather that I hate to waste, and so I save them all. And I've never had a chance to incorporate some of the small goods into my business when I was just a custom maker, and I never had sewing machines or anything like that. So here's what we added to the shop. We took a table out of here and we added it to the next room. But so now we have assembly for straps. We can run our straps through here, make our own straps like you see right here. Make our straps right here. We can bring them over to this section right here and edge them, just pull them right through. I'll do one for you real quick. So instead of doing it all by hand, we just pull it through a machine and you get a nice edge on that. And we can do it backwards or at the bottom side as well. Really nice. So we cut the straps, they hang up here, we pull them through, and then we can come over here to our roller and we can imprint them. We can put a crease in them. I can do that real quick on this one. We can put a crease in them. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Run it through the creaser, put a nice edge on it. We have also some dies where we can put floral patterns and everything, because I don't always tool. All my tooling is custom. So if it's a custom belt and we want to tool it, it's going to take a while. But we got a lot of calling for people that want just a nice solid belt, and we offer that. And then we'll take them over here. We can take this strap, and now we can put them in this die and cut the billet and other ends, the strap ends. So we just put them in this die right here, punch it out, and there's the buckle end right there. Then the other side would be that we change this die and put the billet end on here. And so it's a lot quicker for us instead of me cutting everything out by hand. And it's totally the same piece every time. And that's what I love about it. We love consistency here. And that's these tools now give us consistency. And then you can see over here, we have an additional piece of equipment now. So we can take the belt over and put the buckles on, put our snaps on, stuff like that. And we got different dies here now we can add to this. So we've got 2 of these in the shop. We keep that one up there for spots and stuff. And this one down here we use for rivets, tube rivets, double cap rivets, stuff like that. All right, so moving on, we gained this room in here. We added this room. Here's our skyver. This is our Cobra class. I better stop and show this off because I'm happy and proud of this one. This is our King Cobra. So this thing will do almost 1 inch of leather, and we do some stitching on belts and stuff like that. Pretty heavy leather. It's so easy for this machine. But the reason I like it too is because it's got a big throat, and I do a lot of custom shafts for bronc riders and for pageants and for royalty. And so I like the big throat. It's way, it does a lot more than what I need to do on shafts and stuff like that. But I sure enjoy the big throat on that. So here's our skiver. We do that here. Skive all of our own equipment. And then we're coming into this room where we gained, this is the room remodeled. And this is our sew shop. And that's Otta right there. There's Diana over at the sewing machine. This is our custom embroidery machine or commercial embroidery machine. You can send us any logo you want. We can make you any logo, any hat, any shirt, jackets. We can embroider your chaps, whatever you need, right there on that machine. And that one of the reasons I got that machine is so we could do exactly custom work for all of our athletes and anybody that needs patches done for their sponsors. We can do them. And these girls they'll do the patch here. They'll embroider a patch, and they'll put a ready adhesive on the back of it. All you gotta do is put the iron on it for about 15 seconds when you get it, and we'll send instructions with you. And that way you don't have to cut the sleeves on your shirts and all that good stuff. We'll just send you a patch for your sponsor, and they'll be happy for that, because we are too, since we sponsor a lot. So this is one of the tables we took out of the other room, and this is their assembly table and makeup table. So Diana is over there sewing our silver bucket right now, and that's one of our cylinder sewing machines over there. And then the sewing machine over there is a Cowboy. It's a flatbed sewing machine, our table sewing machine, and we use it a lot for stuff that's straight and just have to sew flat. One of our new pieces of equipment, which we just started using and it's working really good, is our heat imprinter. And so we can do logos on shirts and stuff, but we bought it mostly for the patches on our hats. We do a lot of hats now, and of course we're doing a lot of patches for t-shirts and shirts like that and stuff. So that's the sew shop, and I'll tell you, the room that we're trying to finish up now is our new shipping and packaging room. So we just started framing in here. We've got the overhead door installed, and we're going to put a deck up here, so we got storage up top. And this is where we're going to be packaging everything and shipping it out. So don't go that way. that's all my stuff that was in this bag. So this is our own facility, and I'm really excited about the expansion. We've been talking to a couple of partners and a couple of artists. We're going to highlight artists once a month. We've got 4 artists coming up already. We've met with them, and 2 artists are already working on their projects. We're going to do a custom project with the artist, and then we're going to include one product from them that we'll include on the website. That'll be a product that we'll leave in our inventory, and we'll make it for them and with them. And so we're going to collaborate with all of our artists once a month, and you'll see that. Our first one will be coming out, I think, in October. Her name is Christina. She does beadwork, and we'll announce her a little bit more and what she does, and we'll show the work off. So we've got a lot of good stuff coming up, and we also got some new contracts, some good contracts that we're going to talk about here coming up soon too. So again, here at the new Marked Out Leatherworks shop, if you need anything, please contact us. Please visit our website at markedoutleatherworks.com, and we'd love to hear from you. And take a look at all the products we offer. Again, these are made right here in our shop in the US of A. And all of our people are from here, and we like to try to keep it here US of A. So if you need anything, give us a call. Thank you.